Hi, everyone. This is week 3 of reviewing the book Winning by Tim S. Grover. The theme for today is brutal self-honesty, the line most people won't cross. Now, I want to start today a little differently, if you will allow me. And this week's message doesn't entertain you, okay? It challenges you, but it might be the most important conversation we have this month because today isn't about pressure from the outside. It's about the truth we avoid on the inside. Now, last week we talked about pressure, how winners don't run from it, they operate inside of it. But pressure has a purpose. Pressure exposes something, and that is how honest you are with yourself when no one is watching. And that's where winning gets very real. Tim S. Grover is blunt here. He says winners don't lie to themselves, they don't negotiate with reality, and they don't make excuses up as circumstances. They look straight at the truth even when it's uncomfortable, and they take responsibility for it. It's not guilt and it's not shame. It's just ownership. And this is where most people stop growing. Not because they aren't capable, but because honesty requires courage. I had to sit with a few questions while reading this part of the book as well, with questions like, what am I calling timing that's really avoidance? Or where am I busy but not effective? Or what standard did I quietly lower because holding it felt heavy? Those questions don't need answers to be out loud. They need answers that change our behavior. In insurance, and really any sales or leadership role, self-deception sounds familiar, right? We say things like, the leads aren't great, or people aren't buying right now, or I'll check back in a month or two. But winners ask the harder question. They ask, what am I doing or not doing that's producing this result? Now listen, my friends, markets fluctuate, conditions change, but habits don't lie. Grover makes it clear, if you want winning results, you have to audit yourself first. So here's the mirror moment for this week. If nothing changes in my habits, where will I be 6 months from now? I want you to ask yourself that question. That question alone can change a year, okay? So next Wednesday, January 28th, we come close to this ending this book, and we're going to talk about something Grover emphasizes again and again. He says, winning isn't an event, it's a daily decision. I'll be sharing what this book changed for me, the standard I'm committing to carrying forward, and how this mindset sets the tone for everything coming next. That conversation is the capstone. You don't want to miss it. So here's this week's question. What's one area in your life or business where you know a little more honesty would create a big shift? You don't have to explain it. Just name it. Put it in the comments. And if this series is helping you think differently, come back next Wednesday. We're finishing January strong and intentionally. See you next time. CEO Life, all gas, no brakes.